So.
Jack, how do you sum that one up tonight?
Obviously not the way we wanted to start the competition at all. Some bright moments to start, but ultimately you go down to 10, give away some opportunities, and in Europe playing against teams with 10 men, it's difficult. Saying that, we didn't go under, we didn't fall apart, but not enough good stuff there tonight, not enough opportunities created, and ultimately in the end concede a poor goal in a game where they didn't threaten us all that much or cut us open, so it's an opportunity missed for sure.
How disappointing is it when you get the result of the weekend, you want to build a bit of momentum, a bit of confidence, and you let it slip against the club?
Yeah, it's for the sake of using all the same words, it is frustrating because you feel like the weekend was a game against a team that have probably had a bit of confidence coming into that. You go and get a good result, a comfortable result, playing with intensity, speed, and creating chances to tonight where you don't capitalise on it. And but it wasn't the same game. You go down to 10, you're up against it, and give away a poor goal, which we look back at is a real sloppy one to concede, even if you're down to 10. So definitely one where, yeah, like I said, an opportunity lost, and now we've got to accept what's to come and get ready for LIVI on the weekend.
Jack, was there still a belief that even with 10 men you could have got back into the game, could have won, get one on one?
100%. There's not a game that you play here that you don't believe that. So that's never that was never in doubt. The messages at half time were keep a clean sheet, stay in this, few tweaks and things like that to try and create a little bit more. Obviously they get the opportunity to change and figure out what they're going to do differently, but I thought Gers really tried really hard on the left to try and create things for us, and nearly did. We had some opportunities to do it, but yeah, when you give away a goal when you're down to 10, a sloppy one like that, it makes it hard. But the belief was there for sure.
Yeah, actually, when you said that we've got to accept what's to come, can you elaborate on that?
Oh, just in terms of the disappointment of everybody, the fans, what we're going to have to look at. We're going to have to go through it again tomorrow. We're going to have to. You don't want to be finishing the game today in this manner. You want to be finishing this game positive, going into tomorrow in high spirit. So it's that going through that process again of dissecting what we did wrong and then getting yourself up for the next game. That's what we want to try and avoid, because I've been here in times where it's difficult, and I've also been here in times where we've won countless games in a row, and it's a feeling that this group's not experienced yet. Tonight was an opportunity. We could have done that going into the weekend and start to build some momentum. So that's the difficult thing from my perspective, is knowing what can happen when we start to get on a run here, and maybe for the group as a whole haven't experienced that yet this year, which is something we need to experience really quick.
Yeah, you described that as a sloppy goal. You also say it was a risky goal to concede when you're down to 10 in terms of how high Rangers are playing.
Yeah, but you have to. You can't just, you sit back and get no pressure on the ball, and you're just there to be slaughtered. So for us, it was a case of being on the front foot with the players that we've got, the speed that we've got in front in the forward areas to try and go and make something happen. We did at times. If we had just dropped off, completely sat at the edge of the box, you're sort of tempting fate, and it was just a matter of time in that. But it was a team against a team that we felt that we could have caused trouble against. We did at times, but the goal, 9 men, 8 men, it was a poor goal to concede.
Getting body blows like this one after another, how difficult is it to keep picking yourself up and trying to go again?
It's the life of a footballer. It's difficult. You can't win them all. That's no consolation, but it's what are you going to do about it? Like for me, incredibly gutted about tonight. It's not how we wanted to start at all. This competition goes the same with how we've started in the league. But for me, the easiest thing for me to do is address it this evening and bury it, because we've got to go again on Sunday and win a game. That's something which I feel quite capable and quite easy to do, because all that matters now is LIVI. LIVI on Sunday and getting a win. It's the mentality the boys need to have. It's difficult. The tough moments here are really tough, but the incredible moments are close, and they're never that far away. So we need to get to that.
Last one,
Jack, you obviously saved the penalty. What did James say about the penalty that wasn't awarded?
I haven't actually seen or heard. I think, was it given a foul for pushing the back? Yeah. I mean, if it was a, I don't know how clear it was, or if it was or not. If they've given it for a foul for pushing the back, then that comes first before the handball. So until I see it again, I'm not sure. Maybe it was a foul, maybe it wasn't.
Cheers, Jack.
Thank you. Cheers.